Have you ever been in a heated argument where you walked away feeling frustrated, unheard, or defeated? Maybe it was with a friend, a family member, or even a colleague. We've all been there, moments where words felt like weapons and winning seemed impossible. But what if I told you that winning an argument isn't about proving someone wrong? It's about something deeper: connection, understanding, and mastering the art of persuasion. Let's start with the masters of debate. Socrates, the father of critical thinking, didn't argue to win, he argued to discover the truth. And in modern times, think of lawyers in courtrooms or politicians on debate stages. Their secret isn't shouting louder, it's thinking sharper. But look around us, society often confuses arguments with fights. Social norms push us to react emotionally, tearing others down instead of building up understanding. What if we shifted this norm? What if arguing constructively became the new standard? An argument, at its core, is a conversation. It's about persuading someone or exchanging ideas. But here's a myth we need to bust: winning an argument doesn't mean dominating it. It's not about raising your voice, but about raising your logic. Calmness is your biggest weapon, and logic is your sharpest tool. Debates have shaped history. Think of ancient Greece, where ideas clashed in public forums, birthing democracy itself. Fast forward to modern times, arguments fuel innovation and justice, from courtroom battles to corporate boardrooms. But here's an interesting twist: social media has flipped the script. Now, arguments happen in comment sections and Twitter threads, often sacrificing depth for drama. The question is, are we using this new stage to communicate better or to divide further? Arguments don't just happen on global stages, they unfold in our everyday lives. A disagreement at the dinner table, a heated discussion in the workplace, even a debate in a talk show or podcast. Take a moment to think. How do these environments influence the way we argue? For instance, a private conversation allows for vulnerability, while public debates often force us to posture. Now, why does this matter? Because mastering arguments can change your life. It builds confidence, sharpens problem-solving skills, and helps you navigate complex relationships. Imagine resolving conflicts at work effectively or persuading your loved ones without friction. The ability to argue constructively is like a superpower, and it's within your reach. Here are a few actionable steps to master the art of persuasion. 1. Stay calm. Losing your temper is like handing over control of the conversation to the other person. A calm demeanor not only maintains your credibility, but also keeps the argument constructive. When tensions rise, take a deep breath, slow down your speech, and focus on the bigger picture rather than reacting impulsively. 2. Listen first. The best way to disarm an argument is by genuinely understanding the other person's perspective. Pay attention to what they're saying without interrupting. This not only shows respect, but also provides you with valuable insights to shape your response. For example, instead of saying "you're wrong," try saying "I see where you're coming from. Let's explore that idea further." 3. Back your points with evidence. Emotionally charged opinions often fall flat when challenged with facts. Support your arguments with data, examples, or logical reasoning. For instance, if you're discussing workplace productivity, you might say studies show that teams using this approach see a 20% improvement in efficiency. Facts shift the focus from subjective feelings to objective truths, making your argument stronger. 4. Be relatable. People connect with stories and examples that feel personal. Use anecdotes, metaphors, or analogies to frame your points. For example, if you're trying to convince someone about the benefits of teamwork, Share a relatable story about a time when collaboration led to success. This not only engages your audience emotionally but also makes your arguments memorable. By practicing these steps, you don't just win arguments, you create meaningful conversations that build trust, understanding, and long-term connections. For instance, imagine you're debating with a colleague about a project strategy. Instead of dismissing their ideas, start with, "I see where you're coming from. Let's explore why this could work." Acknowledging their perspective opens the door for collaboration, not confrontation. Studies show that people are more likely to agree with someone who stays composed and listens actively. Winning an argument isn't about beating the other person, it's about creating a win-win situation. So the next time you find yourself in a disagreement, remember this: stay calm, listen, and approach the conversation with the goal of understanding, not just winning. Arguments don't have to divide, they can actually bring us closer together. Start practicing this today. Pick one small disagreement in your life and try these steps. You'll be amazed at how quickly the dynamics change when you focus on understanding rather than overpowering. Would you like to tweak any part of this script to better fit your vision?